Now. Okay, so you're welcome once again. I think this is one of the first webinar. Okay, I'm actually at my balcony because I can't be in the room. My daughter is gonna disturb our meeting, so please bear with me with the outside noise. So, but as long as you guys can hear me loud and clear, then I'm good to go, right? So I don't know if I should use the headphones, if it should be better. If it's so I can proceed. If it's better, by just typing 77, if it's better, on the chat box, so I can proceed. Is the headphone okay? All right, perfect. So yeah, this webinar is about how you could start your crypto journey, with $10 and also hit financial freedom. Now, one thing with cryptocurrency is that people think you need a lot of money to start. And actually, it is an industry that you don't need much of money to start, right? You just need to do it the right way and keep compounding on activity, action, because some people will start cryptocurrency and you see them after 1 week, they give up, or after 2 weeks, or after 3 months, they stop looking at the market. Why? Because they have maybe bad experience, which they are not wrong, for leaving the market. But in every business, in anything you venture into, there is that delayed gratification that actually usually happens. But when you have someone who is guiding you again, it is completely different. And that is why you're part of the Mind Finance Group, because here we try to give you accurate information that can actually help you in the whole process, right? So, looking at cryptocurrency itself, when you look at Bitcoin, the mother of cryptocurrency, how far Bitcoin has come. Bitcoin is 14 years old today. And even those that invested $1 in Bitcoin, right, 14 years ago, are having over $2 million today, right? So not to talk of those that invested $10, $100, $1,000 14 years ago, right? So when you want to get into, most of you don't really know how to start or what is it, how you can actually transact. So first, I'm going to just give you a basic, right? I'm going to talk about the basics on my whiteboard. Right? Can you all see my whiteboard? If you can see my whiteboard, I just need one or two people to type yes on the chat box. If you can see my whiteboard. Okay. So now, if you want to trade on cryptocurrency, right? Trading on crypto. There are many ways you can trade on crypto, right? First, you can trade on decentralized networks, right? Now, this decentralized network, it is not controlled by anybody. Please do not type on my chat box. Sorry, do not type on my screen so that you don't tamper with what I'm writing. I don't know if I can off this. Okay, I actually I cannot off it. So please don't write on my whiteboard. Okay, so it's either you do it trading on decentralized. Decentralized simply means it is not controlled by an exchange, right? It is a public market, not controlled by an exchange, right? Nobody can shut it down. Nobody can confiscate anything on the decentralized network. So an example of this decentralized network is actually we have PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap, right? PancakeSwap is under BSC network, which is Binance Smart Chain, right? We have Uniswap, right? Uniswap is under Ethereum network, right? And we have many of them. We have Solana network. Okay, someone is busy writing on my screen. Please, can you stop that? Yeah. So we have Solana network, which you can also treat under Phantom, which is Radium. We have Radium, right? We have Jupiter and the rest. We have Jupe, we have Radium. right? So all these are decentralized networks. You can trade under them, right? So, but mostly trading under here is spot market, right? Is the spot market. And Bello, stop typing on my chat box. If you disturb my whiteboard, I will delete you from the meeting. Please stop disturbing my whiteboard or I'll send you out. Okay. We also have many decentralized networks, but mostly you trade spot on them, right? And we have other places you can trade on crypto also, which is exchanges. Right? Under exchanges, you can trade spot, you can trade futures, right? And some even give options, right? So exchanges also is controlled, is a centralized exchange is like a centralized system. So it is controlled by an organization, right? Like Binance is an exchange, KuCoin is an exchange, BingX is also an exchange. Someone is just busy writing on our whiteboard. I don't know how to off that on an iPad. So, but bear with me. Please respect yourself and stop doing that. Right. So, exchanging, you can trade sports, you can trade futures, and you can trade options. Right. So, spot market simply means is a market that you can only make money on the upside, meaning when the market is going up. Right. While futures market is a market that you can make money while market is going up or going down. Right. While options are premium, financial instruments you could buy on a price that you can actually write off when that price hits. So option is more complicated, and it's mostly just for expert people that know how to use financial instruments. So we're just going to limit our discussion on spot and futures, right? So now when we look at what the spot market is, I'm just going to explain what the spot market is. Okay, the spot market. Here you buy assets, right? And you only make money when it goes up. So for example, you have $10, right? You have $10 and you buy Solana, right? You buy Solana, right? So you bought $10 worth of Solana. We're just going to assume $10 worth of Solana is equal to 0.1 SOL, right? Which means SOL is the short form of Solana. So we're going to assume $10, when you buy $10 worth of Solana on spot, it's going to be equal to 0.1 SOL. And you bought it when Solana price, right? For example, when Solana price was 150, right? 150 per one Solana. So if you bought $10 worth of Solana, which is 0.1 SOL, when Solana is 150, and now Solana, for example, dipped, right? Solana dipped to, meaning it fell from the current price you bought it to, for example, let's see, $90 per Solana. So when this happened, what you have was 0.1 SOL. So even Solana, even if Solana fall from 150 to 90, you will still have 0.1 SOL, right? It will not change, right? So it means you only lose when you sell your 0.1 SOL at $90 per Solana, right? So likewise, if you have 0.1 SOL, and now let's assume when this happened, your $10 is now worth $7, for example, but you still have your ratio, which is equal to 0.1. So if Solana skyrocket also to 250 per Solana, right? 250 per Solana, you still have 0.1 SOL. But at that time, because you bought this at 90, because you bought this at 150, right? And now Solana is 250. Your $10 can be equal to $15, right? It can be equal to $15, but still you still have 0.1, so, right? So in spot market liquidation, there's nothing like liquidation, like you lose you lose everything. It's never happened. It's either you have the asset and the value of that asset has either appreciated or depreciated. You understand? So that is what a spot market is, which is the safest market for anybody that want to trade spot, right? It's safe for you. If you want to trade spot, you don't lose much, regardless of where even the market dips, because your assets still remain. It's just like you bought a land. That land is 1 million naira, and maybe around that area they're having maybe nature issues, and now people are selling off their land. Your land might still be one plot, but at that point people are buying it half the price. So it's still one plot, but people are pricing it 500,000 naira because of some natural issues around that area, right? Also, you can buy a land, one plot of land, and maybe in a few months, or few years, that one plot of land that you bought 1 million is now worth maybe 5 million. You still have one plot of land, so you can sell that for 5 million. So goes with trading on the crypto spot market. That is what it means, trading on crypto spot market. So now we're going to look at the futures market as well. And we're going to look at the futures market. So in the futures market, you can trade whether market is going up or it's going down, right? Now, actually, the crypto futures market is not supposed to be called a futures market, but I think because of just name issues, they just decide to call it futures market, maybe just to make it look flashy. But actually, the futures market in crypto space is not the real futures market people know. And that is why us as Muslims were always having contradiction, people saying, futures is haram. Because a futures, when you talk about the real futures market, someone is, okay. When you talk about futures market, right, the real futures market is buying in the future, right? You buy something now and you aim to collect it in the future. For example, now, you want to buy Bitcoin in the future, right? In next 2 months, next 3 months. You want to buy Bitcoin next 3 months in the future at $90,000, for example, per Bitcoin. So when you enter a futures contract with a broker and tell them, I want to buy Bitcoin in 90 days, which is a future price for $90,000, then you have conducted a real futures market, which is completely forbidden for Muslims to partake in. That is what is called a futures market, right? But in our exchanges today, they put these futures on this derivative just as a flashing thing, because when we are buying Bitcoin, in exchange futures, we're actually buying it now, right? If I open a long position right now in the futures market of the crypto exchange, I open it at the current price of Bitcoin, not at the future price of Bitcoin. You can see these have contradicted the real definition of what a futures market is. And that is why a lot of people, they don't understand what futures market is and what is actually happening in the crypto exchange. So that is why they are contradicting, their understanding of, should I partake in this? Is it haram or is it halal? Right? So, but Allah knows best. This is my understanding because I'm a financial expert. And also, this is what I have studied academically, and also self-education, right? So always differentiate. So when you see me trading futures, don't think I'm just closing my eyes and looking for money. No, I'm doing it based on my own understanding. So now let's look at what futures market is. Now, futures market under crypto exchange is a trade that is done with instant price, with current price, not a future price or a future delivery, right? If you buy right now, you're in a position. If you sell right now, you sell your position. Any engagement you give, it is immediate, not in the future perspective, right? So in the futures market, you can have what is known as a long position, right, and as a short position, right? So a long position simply means you're buying, right? That means if you get into a price, right? If you get into a price, for example, you buy Bitcoin at 100,000, right? So long position simply means when it goes up, you're in profit, right? When it goes down, you're reading a loss, right? So if you're in short position as well, for example, you open a short position on Bitcoin on $100,000, that is, you want to exchange your Bitcoin for dollar, right? It means that when it goes down, you make profits on the short position. When it goes up, you are in loss. Now, one thing I love about this our industry is that we have what is known as a stop loss. Who's this? Guys? I will delete you from this group. Stop messing with my this thing, my screen. That is rude. Stop messing with my screen. Allow others to learn. If you are here to cause problem, please study your hala on the go. I don't have your time. Okay, so as I was saying, we have what is known as stop loss. This is the a bulletproof of traders anywhere in the world. Whatever you are trading in the world, whatever a trader is trading, this is their bulletproof. This is their bulletproof. This stop loss is their bulletproof. This stop loss is what determines their success. If you are a trader and you are not using stop loss, you are just a gambler. This is what differentiates us from being gamblers and being experts. Stop loss, right? So if you have a long position, for example, right? Long position, and you want to buy Bitcoin, BTC, long position on futures at 100,000 price, right? So if you buy at 100,000 price, as a trader, you can now decide, okay, I'm risking $200, right? My risk is $200 on this trade. I'm risking $200 on this trade. So what it means is that whatever happens, worst case scenario, I want to lose highest $200 on this trade, right? So if you open your long position at 100,000 price Bitcoin, then you calculate how much $200 will be worth for your stop loss, right? How much $200 will be worth for your stop loss. So you will now put that, for example, we put 98,000, right? So what it means is that since you're long, you want to make profit while it's going up, right? So, but the market decides to go against your analysis and it is going down. Will you lose everything? No. If you have a capital of $10,000, for example, you have a capital of $10,000 and you're risking $200, how much loss are you going to make to lose the whole 10K? That's a lot, right? So if you open your position at $100,000 and your risk is just $200, now $98,000 is your stop loss. So what it means is that if BTC price moved from 100,000 down to 98,000, you lose $200. Fine, you're out of business, right? That is why I love trading. Trading is the only industry that you have the best profit and loss, stigma, right? The best profit, the profit and loss can be instant, can be measurable, and can be ascertained, right? Not like other businesses. Other businesses, you can go and start real estate, you can go and start agriculture, you can go and start, importation, exportation. Those businesses, you cannot ascertain your risks. You cannot ascertain your risks. For example, let me tell you guys this example. Now, if you're into agriculture, you're cultivating 1 hectare, and that 1 hectare costs you 80 million naira. For example, to cultivate the 1 hectare costs you 80 million naira. Now, do you know you cannot have a risk management that 80 million, you can lose it all. One time, you can lose everything. Because if you don't have a good harvest, everything has gone into, a bad business. But in trading, you can have 80 million naira and decide, okay, this investment I'm going to make on this trade, I just want to lose 1 million naira. I just want to lose 500,000 naira. I just want to lose 2 million naira. And immediately that loss has accumulated. It takes you out and secure the rest of your capital only in trading. There's no business on earth that has this type of, umbrella and this type of risk management, that what you want to lose, when you decide to lose that, you lose that only in trading, right? I have a friend who was into importation before Corona. And during Corona, she imported, her goods, right? And all these goods are goods that, can spoil. So she imported them during Corona. She couldn't clear it. She couldn't do all of that. That was what made her broke. That was what caused her downfall, right? Because all those risks, all other risks you cannot ascertain. But in trading, whatever you want to risk on an investment or on a trade or on a position, you only lose that. And that is one thing that makes me love trading very well. Right. So I've explained to you guys the long position, meaning you're buying for it to go up, right? So now let's look at the short position. Now, when you're opening short position, is meaning you're exchanging, that asset for US dollar, right? You're exchanging that asset for US dollar. So if you're opening short position on BTC, if you're opening short position on BTC USD, for example, BTC USD, right? Short position. So you open a short position at 100,000, right? So what it means here is that you only profit when BTC is going down, right? So if you open up at 100,000 and you're risking $200, right? You can decide, okay, my stop loss to lose $200, what will be the upside price of BTC that will cost my portfolio $200 and I'm out of this trade, I'm out of this business, right? What will cost you that? So you make the calculation and we are going to assume 100 and 1,000, right? 100 and 1,000. So if you open a short position at $100,000 and it goes down, right, you are making profits, right? But if you open a position at $100,000 and it's going up, it goes to $101,000, then it takes you out on $200 loss. You have lost that trade, right? So if it keeps going down, for example, for 100,000 to maybe 90,000, right? If you're reaching $200 and it goes from 100,000 to 90,000, you will make nothing less than $1,500 profit if you're trading it on the futures aspect, right? So you can see how the risk to reward ratio is, how interesting it is, right? So this is a short example of what crypto is. We've talked about the spot market and the futures market. We've talked about stop loss and how we mitigate it, right? So how can you be part of this if you don't have any knowledge? That is why I think almost all of you who are on this meeting today should have get their hands on my free book, right? My free book, giving you guys basic knowledge on what cryptocurrency is, right? So if you've not gotten the free book, please don't forget to reach out to the WhatsApp channel, and just click on type crypto, and my AI will send you the book, right? So some of you might be wondering, okay, how can I start with $10 and also, bro, how can I start with $10, right? How can I start? You guys are messing with my screen. I'll start deleting people. How can you start with $10 and work your way up, right? So if you want to trade on the futures aspect, you can go through the compounding, right? Compounding is the seventh wonder of the world. And if you're compounding, let's look at the calculator. Let's look at the calculator together. I'm going to take you guys to the calculator. Please, if you can see my screen, do let me know in the chat box. I'm sharing my screen right now. If you can see my screen, please notify me in the chat box. Okay, so now let's look at a quick calculation, right? Let's look at a quick calculation here. So if you have $10, how long will it take you? How long will it take you to double that money, right? So we're gonna assume we're not trading aggressively. We're not aiming huge return per day. We're not aiming huge return per day. So let's say 0.5 per day, and at the end of a year, let's give a year for example. In trading, we have the whole 365 business day, no weekends off in trading, right? We have no weekends off. So if you start trading with $10 on 0.5, in 1 year, your $10 can go to $61, right? So let's assume we're doing 2% per day, right? Let's assume you're reaching $2 per day and you're doing 2% per day. In 1 year, your $10 can become $10,000. $10,000. And that is why I gave you guys this calculator. Anytime I post a trade, always use this calculator, to ascertain how much you want to risk, right? So if you have $10, how much are you supposed to risk per trade? So if you have $10, I don't advise you to risk more than $2 per trade. Highest you risk is $2 per trade. So I'm going to take you guys to my BingX. So let's do a quick example. If I'm risking $2 on a trade, okay, let me open my BingX. So this is my BingX account. We'll go to features, right? So first we're going to open a trade. There's a trade I gave, right? There's a trade I give on BTC. Let me look at that price. There's a trade I gave on Bitcoin. Just 1 second, let it finish loading. Okay, let me open Bitcoin. Okay. Okay, someone is asking what is the name of the calculator. I will send it. I will send the link, but you can search it. It's called compounddaily.org. Compounddaily.org. Okay, guys, this is a trade also that I'm waiting for, right? I've been waiting for this trade for a few days now. In trading, everything is all about waiting. Some of you want to wake up every day and place a trade. No. As a professional trader, you have to wait for your trade setup to come into play, right? So which coin is this? This is Filecoin, right? So you can see anytime I send a signal, I used to give difference and stop. So let's calculate risking $2 on this trade, right? So if first we're going to put the difference in risks, which is this stop, we have it 0.2867. So we're going to put 0.2867. Okay, I think it is the one that is already here. So you're going to put it on risk 0.2887, right? You're also going to put your entry price. This entry price is 3.5. You can see the entry price here, 4.35, sorry, 4.35. So now I'm risking $2. I want to risk $2 on this trade, right? So how am I going to put the trade now that I've known how much asset value I'm supposed to put when I want to risk? So this asset value is what you will put. That's the amount of the asset. So now we're going to go back to my BingX, right? Let's search Filecoin. I'm going to search for Filecoin here. So this trade is based on risking $2 only, right? Based on risking $2. So since I'm having the limit, the market order is going to change to limits, right? So the amount of Filecoin that I want to trade based on the calculator I have is 6.9. That's if I'm risking $2, right? This asset is it, right? 6.9. So we come here. I'm going to put 6.9 here, right? That's the amount of Filecoin. And here the BBO simply means the price, the entry price. So you can see our entry price is 4.35. So since our entry price is 4.35, I'm going to put it here 4.35, right? So our stop loss also, I'm going to put the stop loss, very important. Do not place trade without stop loss. So you can see our stop loss here is 4.063. 4.063, right? So our stop loss, we're going to put it 4.063, right? And our take profit. My first take profit here was 8.1, right? 8.16. So my first take profit is 8.186, right? 8.186. So after putting all these details, I'm just going to click on open long, right? So limit order submitted. So now I'm going to come back to my order open. Now you can see the order here, open orders, fill coin, price to entry 4.35, TP and SL. So I'm going to click on TP and SL. So on stop loss, guys, on stop loss, look at how much I'm going to lose and how much I'm going to make, by the risk. Now, look at this. On stop loss, my SL, if I lose this trade, I'm going to lose approximately $1.9 because I was risking $2. So based on this stop loss, I'm going to lose $1.98. If it hits my take profit, this is what I'm going to make, $26. Guys, you're risking $2 to make $26. That is why, to be honest, when my idea got expand very well in this futures aspect of the crypto industry, it has been so exciting because here you can have minimal risk and also have huge reward. Now, this is someone with $10. Imagine having 10 trades that hit your take profit. 10 trades that hits your take profit. So if you have 10 trades that hit your take profit, you're looking at making $260. $260 from just $10. If you have 10 trades that hit your profit. Now, why I'm giving $10 as an example is because a lot of you like complaining. You don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have money. If you cannot afford $10 to start helping your life, then you are in a big mess. Money is not even your main problem. You should go and solve your spiritual problem first if you cannot afford $10 to change your life, right? So just look at this example that I gave you guys. Now, me that have good capital and I'm trying to, trade more. Let's use an example that I'm risking 500, 500 per trade, 500 per trade. So if I'm risking 500 per trade, my asset value is going to be 1740, right? 1742. So let me cancel this. Let me cancel this, right? So if I want to reach 500 per trade, I'm going to put my limits. Yes, the entry price is 4.35, right? And asset value would be 1,743, right? 1,743. So my stop loss is going to be, my stop loss will be, okay, it's loading. I want to get the stop loss. Are you guys with me? Are you guys still with me? Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, type 77 on the chat box. Are you guys still with me? Okay, did I lose you guys? If you can hear me loud and clear, please type 77 on the chat box if you're still following. If you're still following. Perfect. So now, let's continue our calculation. I'm a bit far from, I'm a little bit far from the Wi-Fi. That is why it's loading like this. Okay, so the stop loss is going to be 4.063, right? 4.063. So we're going to put our stop loss, less 500 per trade, 4.063, right? And our take profit is 8.1. So now we're going to open long position. We're going to wait for the order to open. Okay, it did not open. Okay, it's opened. Long position, yeah. So you can see here, fill USDT, right? So now let's look at how much I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose, if this trade hits stop loss, I'm going to lose $500 because that is initially what I planned to risk on the trade, to lose $500 if it goes south. And I'm comfortable with that. So always risk what you are comfortable with. If it's $2, you can only lose risk $2. If it's $10, you can only lose risk $10. If it's $100, you can only lose risk $100. If it's $10,000, you can lose risk it. The people have their different risks appetite, right? So for me, I'm risking $500 per trade. And you can see if this trade hits, if it hits stop loss, I'm going to lose $500.24. But what if it hits take profit? I'm going to make $6,000. By risking $500, I've already doubled my account on one trade. This is how you should think as a trader. Yes, losses are part of it, but if you're following me, if you're following my signals, there's no way we are going to lose 10 trades in a row. It has never happened. It is impossible. The highest in the worst season of me trading, I can lose 5 trades in a row. That is my worst season. But I can't lose 10 trades in a row. That has never happened because I have a mechanical plan, I have a strategy, and I have a blueprint I follow. So in the worst season, I lose 5 trades possibly in a row, right? And in my best season, I can win 10 trades back to back, right? So you can see the signal group that the MyFinance crypto that I'm giving signal. We have not taken any losses since we started for almost getting to a month now. So what is stopping you, right? Most of you have created your BingX account, right? You can go and start having access. You can go and verify your BingX account and deposit. Deposit $10. Start following the signals. When you're comfortable with it, when you learn more, when you understand it, then you can now scale up your capital. If you want to add $50, fine. If you want to add $1,000, fine. If you want to add $2,000, fine. Just follow my signals. There's no reason you must learn how to trade. Learning how to trade is not for everybody, right? Learning how to trade is not for everybody. It will take you a minimum of 1 year to be a perfect, not even a perfect trader, a minimum of 1 year to get to understand what you're doing as, a self-trader, someone who's trading for themselves, right? So with the services that we have currently, the signals are free, right? So you can just fund your account. There's a video that I've already dished out on how you can copy this trade. Fund your account, follow these videos, how to copy the trade. Anytime I give signals, you go and do what is needed from you, right? You go and do what is needed from you. So this is the field trade. If you hit stop loss, I lose $500. If you take profit, I win $6,000, right? And that is how it works. So yeah, I don't want to take too much of your time. This is a 1 hour webinar, right? If you have any question, if there's anything you want to ask, for this the video, if I've already texted the link, I've given the link since, right? I've given the link since on how you can watch the video or how you can copy these trades, right? Whether you're using Android or using iPhone, right? And also the Excel sheet is already in the Telegram group, right? The Excel sheet is in the Telegram group. I'm going to, okay, someone is asking for the links. Do you provide training on cryptocurrency aside following your trade? You can check mindfinance.io. That is my online school. But currently, I don't have a course that is focused on cryptocurrency only. My trading course is a course that gives you the whole idea of how to trade. You learn strategies that you can implement. These strategies, you can implement them in crypto, you can implement them in Forex, you can implement them in stocks. You understand, right? So, in summary, holding of our coins is spot trading. Yes, holding of coins is what is known as spot trading, right? Holding of coins is what is known as spot trading. So in case you're not in the Telegram group, please go and join that Telegram group, because sometimes WhatsApp broadcast is lagging, right? WhatsApp broadcast lag, but the Telegram, you're in the group, so you get the information ASAP without lagging. So I'm just going to drop the link of the Telegram once again in this Zoom meeting chat box, right? In this Zoom meeting chat box, I'm just going to do that now so everybody could see. And also, I'm going to, someone is suggesting that I send the link for the calculator. So I'm going to send the link for the calculator as well. So the Excel sheet, you can get the Excel sheet in the Telegram group. It is there. Just scroll up and you will find it. Just scroll up and you will find it. And I will try and be doing, this Zoom meeting often, right? Because you guys need to take this serious, man. Imagine trading $10. In a year, it turns to $10,000. And just look at how this year passed by. When was January? And it's already January again. You just sit down using your phone, not making money, chatting, gossiping, doing meaningless things. Use that phone to make money. Use the opportunity you have now to make money, right? I might not be here for a long time, trying to empower you, trying to share the vision with you. It might just be a timing thing for me. I might have something, that can take my mind off, businesses, engagement, work, some other projects. I won't have time to, nurture you guys to grow. So, but now that I have the time, that I'm also trying to help you, take this advantage. Take this advantage. And also, there's a free course I did on the YouTube. I'm going to send the link also in the Telegram group. If you watch that video, it is 3 hours. Watch that 3 hours video from A to Z. You have an idea on how to start trading by yourself, right? You have an idea on how to start trading by yourself. But knowing and being a professional trader, it will take time. It will take time. For me, I give at least 4 hours in my early years of being a trader. 4 hours every day I give to trading, to perfect my strategy, to perfect my understanding, to perfect my trading psychology. 4 hours daily. But still today that I have, hit a level of success in the industry, I still give myself at least 1 hour per day to look at the market, to sharpen my skills. So this is what trading will require from you. It's not just a book you read and you go to sleep. It's not just a video you watch and you just go and press buttons. It will shock you because you lose money. It's an industry that needs consistently daily, consistent effect, consistent revision, consistent improvement, right? Every single day, right? 4 hours daily for how many years? I'm 8 years in trading now. This is my 8 years in trading. So in 2 years' time, I'll be a decade trader, meaning 10 years in the game, right? So this is not beans. That is why I can look at the market and, just decide and know where the direction is, because I have a bucket full of experience, right? So with all that I have said today, what is required for me is not to just go home and sleep. Just go home and, forget about what you shall say. What is required from me today is to make sure you set up your BingX account, you deposit, and you start following my trades. That is what is required for me. I'm giving iPhone 16 this month, right? But nobody have even done 50% of what is required for them to win that iPhone 16. I don't know, even by following my signals, you can generate and even be a winner of that iPhone. But some of you are not. And for you to win that iPhone, you have to be on the Mind Finance BingX partnership link. The previous video I did, I showed you guys that even people with $100, $10 can generate 20 million volume, because it's all about the frequency of the trade and the leverage. I will have a strategy that you can have with the minimal risks possible and maximize your profits, right? So I don't expect you guys to just go home and, hands off the table. I want you to take action today. Take action now, right? Because trading, if it can be your full-time income, trust me, when you start it, along the way, if it's going good, if it's going better, along the way, trading income will surpass any other income that you have, any other income. As I showed you guys here now, by just risking $500, I have a potential of making $6,000. What business on earth, apart from trading, that you can reach $500 and make $6,000? Only in trading, only here, right? And that is why you have to take care very serious, right? Take this industry very serious. I'm a living example. Take the industry very, very serious, right? So guys, I've come to the end of today's meeting. I'm going to upload this session for us on the YouTube channel so that you can go and have a recap about everything that I have said. So if you have a question, before I call it a day, please type your question on the chat box. When are you starting your Forex Academy? My Forex Academy is mindfinance.io. My online Forex Academy has been live. My Forex Academy has been live for over how many years? 4 or 5 years. From Traders Hub, I rebranded to Mind Finance, right? So if you want to access the Forex Academy, go to mindfinance.io so that you can access it, right? It is not free. You have to pay money to learn, right? If you cannot pay the money, go to the YouTube and watch the free courses on the YouTube. When you use that free courses to build money, you can come from the mentorship, right? So guys, see you guys on the next Zoom meeting. I'm going to try to have this meeting multiple times, okay? Please, can you drop the link to your YouTube channel here? Okay, I'm going to drop a link of a video to the YouTube channel so that you can go and make sure you like, subscribe, do all of that. Okay, let me see if I can get that link. It should be somewhere in the Telegram group, but I'm also going to drop it here so that you can take it from the chat box. Okay, I've dropped it on the chat box, so you can take it from the chat box as well, right? How much is your mentorship fee for both crypto and Forex? Currently, they are not segregated. They are all the same. If you take my course, as I said, you can trade any market, right? So, but I'm planning on doing a crash course on crypto only, right? A crash course just to go in depth, right? So my course starts from beginner all the way to advanced, right? So you start from 100,000 naira all the way, to millions of naira, right? I have institutions that pay me millions of naira to teach them, right? Because they are on that level, right? They call them advanced level. So if you're still an intermediate or you're still an intermediate, you can take the intermediate course. If you're beginner, you can take the beginner course. How I've structured this course is that even the beginner course, when you start strategy there, you can make money with it, right? Except you want to expand your knowledge, then you can take the intermediate and the advanced. So between Forex and crypto, which one is good to build capital from scratch? Honestly, crypto has more huge potential because Forex has been there. The leverage, the exposure in Forex is minimal than the exposure in crypto. Crypto is a baby market, right? It's very volatile. Anything can happen, right? You can have $10 invested in, you just look at PayPal. Somebody invests $20 in PayPal, 2023. Today, the $20 is worth $57 million, right? Only in crypto, they're not, Forex cannot give you that money at this time because it's already, a stable market. But crypto, your success is, limitless. Anything can happen, right? So with little capital, if you're lucky and you're focused, you're consistent in crypto, your growth can be phenomenal. It can be phenomenal. So I still have just 2 minutes left. We're going to end it by 9 p.m., 11 p.m. my time. Just 2 minutes left and we're done. Okay, I'm going to drop the Mind Finance Academy. Do you run a face-to-face class? Yeah, I run a face-to-face class in Abuja. My classroom, my office is in Abuja, but currently I'm out of the country and I won't be doing any face-to-face class till possibly March. So I'll back to Nigeria possibly by March, and that is when I can take face-to-face class. It goes for like 3 months. Basically just 2 months, but 3 months, I say 3 months, within 2 months, you could be done with the face-to-face class. So that intake will be run by March, yeah. Okay, so you all have got the links. Yeah, you can engage with the links. And I also upload this on YouTube and you can reflect back. So we have 1 minute left. If you have one last question for me, you can ask. If not, then we can call it a day. Okay, so no more questions. Do have a wonderful night. Do not forget what I told you guys. It is very important, very, very important. You look at, trading. Okay, someone is asking for the Linget partnership link. Okay, in case you have not opened any accounts yet, I have the link is in the Telegram group, but also I can put it here. I can put the link here so you can register with the link. Okay, I'm gonna send it to everyone. In case you click the link and it is not opening in your region, right? It's not opening in your region. what you can do is download the app. So you go to App Store, or you go to Play Store, then you download the app. So while you download the app, when you're doing your registration on the app, it's going to ask you for a referral. So when it asks you for a referral, make sure you put in Mind Finance as your referral, because that is the only thing that can make me gauge your performance and see if you have qualified, for the giveaway and all of that. So make sure if the link is not opening from App Store or Play Store, then you make your registration. So when you register, upon registration, referral, put in Mind Finance, right? I've put everything on the chat box, so you can just copy and paste it on your notes. So you can do that. Please add the link of the 3 hours class. Okay, the link of the 3 hours class is not yet visible. So, but immediately after this meeting, I've already finished the editing and the uploading. All that is left is for me to make it public. So I'm going to make it public, and I'm going to post it on the Telegram group so that you can watch it, right? So it's past the time given for this meeting. I have another meeting to jump into. I wish you all success and see you guys very, very soon. App not available in Google Store. It's actually available in Google Store. Please check very well. It's called BingX, right? Type it very well, BingX. BingX, type it very well, right? It's available on App Store and Google Play Store. And this webinar, when I upload it on YouTube, I'm also going to put the links, on the description so that you can download directly as well. Okay, so goodbye, and yeah, end of today's meeting.